In this video, I will show you questions 4 and 5 on your study guide. Both of these involve multiplication. Okay, so question 4 says the product of 3x to the third power and 5x to the fourth power is, and you have choices A, B, C, and D. Now, I said it was multiplication, and I hope that you notice that this word, product, is telling me that I need to multiply the two terms. You also notice from the answers that it had to be that we multiply those two terms together in order to get one of these choices. So let's see. So I'm multiplying 3 times x to the third power times 5 times x to the fourth power. Okay, so I'm going to group these two together, 3 times 5, and that would be 15. So I'm crossing off C and D. And then I need to think about multiplying x to the third power times x to the fourth power. Well, x to the third power is x times x times x. X to the fourth power is x multiplied by itself 4 times. So in total, I'm multiplying x 7 times, right? X is getting multiplied by itself 7 times. So we want b x to the 7th power. This problem, question 5, also involves multiplication. I know it's a bit cut off, but you can see enough. Multiply the polynomials x minus 2 times 4x plus 10. What is the product? So again, the word product also gives you, multiplication. It says multiply, but I'm just pointing out we're always looking for the product when we're given two factors. We want the product in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. That means it's going to be in standard form, x squared term, then an x term, then a number term, right? And we just want to know the coefficient of x squared, a, coefficient of x, b, and the constant, c. So this is a little bit of a more complicated multiplication because each factor has two terms, okay? So when each factor has two terms, that's when we set up our model like this, where we're showing the two parts of the first factor, x and negative 2, and the two parts of the second factor, 4x and 10. And we're going to multiply for each box. Here we have x times 4x, which is 4x to the second power. This is x times 10, which is 10x. This is negative 2 times 4x, which is negative 8x. And here we have negative 2 times 10, negative 20. So if we try to write this in standard form, just like they gave us over here, we would first write 4x squared, right? We're trying to add up all the insides of the box. So 4x squared. Then we have 10x and negative 8x. So let's add those two together because they're like terms. 10x and negative 8x is positive 2x because 10 minus 8 is 2, right? And then that last term is negative 20. So now if we need to fill in the blanks, a would just be this number in front of x squared, just like we said over here. A is just the coefficient. We're not putting the whole term 4x squared. We're just putting 4. B is just the coefficient of x, which over here is positive 2. And C is this constant here, which is not just 20, but actually negative 20, right? Because if we wanted to add it, like it shows in the standard form, we have to do plus negative 20. So negative 20 would be C.